Hello everyone, Scott here. Thanks for coming by and checking this video out. Today I'm going to be showing you the albums I picked up for Record Store Day 2012. I just heard about Record Store Day the day before. I was actually in my local record shop picking up a CD. I was picking up the Megadeth that came out last year, 13. And she was telling me about Record Store Day. Now I do own some vinyl. I only own a couple pieces, and I'm just kind of starting to get into vinyl, so this was actually pretty exciting for me when she was explaining to me what Record Store Day was, and all the cool stuff, and she was even telling me what they had, she was going through the boxes behind the counter and telling me what stuff that they had in just for that day. So when I showed up, I live in a town around 35,000 people or so. We have one record store. There was no line. There was like two people in front of me, and then I showed up just like 20 minutes early, and then a couple other people showed up, and then I think one person come by and was asking why everyone was waiting outside for it to open, and we explained to him what Record Store Day was, so we ended up waiting for it to open and buying some stuff, which that was kind of cool, just someone randomly walking by, like, hey, they got a big sale going on there, so that was pretty cool. Once we got in, they had like the Record Store Day stuff, albums kind of spread out, but then they also had a box, up front. I started looking through the first album I saw in there I grabbed was the Empire Records soundtrack. Man, I saw this and I just grabbed it. Like, didn't even think twice. Didn't even look at the price. Just grabbed this. I really like this soundtrack. I own this on CD also. It has a lot of great artists from the 90s. Edward Collins, The Cranberries, Better Than Ezra, Jim Blossoms, so The Martinis. So yeah, there's a lot of great artists on there. Great song. I enjoyed the movie, because I pretty much enjoy any movie that involves record stores. But this is freaking awesome. Grab this. I did not realize that this was actually better than I thought when I got home. Because first off, I found out they only made 5,000 copies of this. And there's even on the back, it's number, like mine is number 1599. So I was really impressed by that. I really like, it's the same artwork that's on the CD. But the cool thing is, it has the gatefold, so it has a bunch of pictures from the movie and stuff, so some notes and stuff and all that. But another cool thing, which I didn't even notice right up first until I was throwing all the wrappings away, I saw one of the stickers on it that said gold vinyl. I'm like, whoa, what was that? And excuse me for a second. Yeah, it comes on. It's this really, really beautiful translucent gold vinyl. Like, it looks freaking stunning. It looks freaking awesome. But yeah, I was this alone made my day. So I was like, man, it can't get any better than this, I started digging through there. That's a whole bunch of cool stuff that I wanted, Thing is, I didn't know about this until the day before, so I didn't have time to, save up money for this. So I only had gave myself maybe like 65, 70 bucks to spend, so, and there was a lot of cool stuff. Like, there was Portland Cello Project I really wanted, but I held off on, which is like obviously cello project, a bunch of cellos and a bunch of like big band instruments and stuff, and they do covers, like they do an Outkast cover, Hey Joe, or I can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah, they do a lot of covers and stuff. Really cool group, They had a whole bunch of stuff, but dig through the box, just kind of looking around, and I came across Patti Smith reissue. This is a reissue. I believe it was her first album, and like I saw this, grabbed it, didn't even look at the price, didn't even think twice. I'm a huge Patti Smith fan. I think this came out in '75. Huge fan of hers. This, like, punk music began with artists. Like, she was one of the artists that pretty much created punk, in my opinion, you know. And also, a little side note, CBGB's, which was a famous club in New York City for punk, which I wish I had a chance to go before they shut down, but I didn't. She was the last artist to perform there, so that's really cool too. But yeah, Patti Smith, Horses, it has some awesome songs on it. Gloria is a real good song off this album too. The last album I picked up was Jack White. This is Jack White, Blunderbuss. I've already listened to it. It actually came with a little download card so you can download the MP3s of it too. I haven't listened to it, the vinyl yet. I listened to the MP3s, and it's a fantastic album. This is his first solo album. He's been around for a long time. He actually, first time I ever heard him, he did a duo with Loretta Lynn, which is an old-time country star, and the song, it was called Portland, Oregon, which is, I live about an hour south of Portland. So, you know, that was pretty cool. So that caught my interest in him. He was also in the White Stripes, which I think broke up last year. Yeah, this is awesome. The gatefold with a picture on both sides, same picture. The back's kind of cool. There's a little bill in there, so that's pretty cool. How many times I can say pretty cool in this video. But anyways, yeah, those are the three I picked up. I spent like $65 total on those three. There were so many other albums there I wanted. There was a Pete Townshend that was awesome. There was Janis Joplin. I think there was a Lou Reed there. And this other girl, Esmeralda Spaldez. It's supposed to be a really, really good artist. Yeah, and there was just so much good stuff there. You know, obviously they didn't have everything that the big stores did, or the more popular, bigger stores up in Portland did. But yeah, they had a lot of good stuff, and I wish I would have known ahead of time. I could have, you know, budgeted a little better, and, you know, what time next year I plan on hitting it pretty hard. But the only thing that kind of disappoints me is because some of the stuff that I wanted to get, I didn't have the money for. I went on eBay looking at them and see what people are selling the stuff for, and people are just jacking the price up. You know, granted, a lot of the stuff, except for, like, you know, some of the stuff they have there, a lot of the stuff they have there is like just for that day, and so it's pretty rare. But to jack up the price, oh my god, that just irritates me to no end. You know, it kind of makes me wonder. You know, all the people up in the bigger cities that, you know, sit there and wait in line all night to get in there and just go crazy shopping. I wonder how much of that stuff ends up on eBay. Like this Empire Records soundtrack, I looked that up on eBay, and people were selling it. The auctions were going up to over $120, almost $130 that last time I looked. And it's like, granted, I bought this to listen to for me, you know, and I'm never going to sell it, but I was just like, I spent $20 on it, and people are going to eBay and selling it for like that much money. That is crazy. Well, but anyways, this kind of irritates me, you know, because, you know, I liked what I got. I was really, really happy with what I chose. Anyways, before this video gets too long, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. It's I'm new getting into vinyl, so, you know, be kind. And hope there is a lot more videos to come. And thanks for stopping by.